Welcome. This is a 5-minute morning yoga full body stretch. We'll begin laying and just hugging the knees towards the chest. Checking in with the body here. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and straighten that right leg, grabbing the back of the left thigh. Feel free to keep a generous bend in that left knee as you flex the foot, pressing into the heel, driving the heel towards the sky. Now again, no worries if you can't straighten the leg early morning, and even if it's not the morning, don't worry. It's not about how flexible you can be, it's about how you feel. Now you can stay here finding some stillness or begin to circle the ankle, just getting some blood flowing through the legs. And we'll gently release, switching sides. Just grabbing the back of that right thigh, flexing that right foot, driving into that right heel, pressing it up towards the sky. Keeping a generous bend here. And if you can't grab the back of the thigh, no problem. Feel free to grab a strap, a belt, a sheet, a sweater, whatever you have on hand. And you can actually place it around the foot or even around the back of that thigh. Option to find some movement in the ankle. And we'll gently release, coming to center. Option here to come up to seated, come up any way you feel comfortable, or go ahead and rock back and forth, tucking the chin, protecting the head. And when you're ready, we'll all meet in a tabletop pose, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, dropping the belly, take your gaze up. Exhale, rounding through the spine, take your gaze down. Continue flowing with the breath, moving at your own pace. An option here to find some organic movement if that feels better. So you can just kind of circle the waist, rock side to side. We'll find a nice neutral spine and go ahead and straighten that left leg, tucking the left toes. Spinning that right foot out towards the right side of the mat so that your body is facing the left. Left toes naturally will point towards the left side. Inhale, reaching that left hand up and over for a gate pose variation. Tucking that tailbone so you're really getting that stretch throughout the front body. As you exhale, plant that hand, shake it out. And you can pause the video, stay there as long as you need. And we'll switch sides. Tucking the right toes, and then just spinning that left foot out towards the left, opening up towards your right. Inhale, right hand reaches up and over for a gate pose variation. Tucking that tailbone just so you can get that full stretch here. You can even place your hand on a block for a little more height. I find that always feels nice in the morning. Exhale, plant the hand and just kind of shake it out. We'll come back to center, begin to walk the hands forward and just finding a little swaying motion as you start to melt the chest down towards the mat, preparing for your puppy pose. Now you can stay swaying if that feels good. You can even rock the hips side to side, or you can take the chest or forehead down to the mat. On an inhale, we'll round through the spine all the way down to your belly. Plant the hands under the shoulders as you peel the chest off the mat. Gentle cobra pose. Tucking that tailbone, we'll do that a few more times. Peeling the chest off the mat. Exhale, melt back down. On your next exhale, go ahead and press the hips towards your heels, forehead or cheek to the mat for child's pose. Taking a little bit of a rest here, option to make this pose a little more restorative by placing pillows underneath the hips and underneath the torso. You can even take the knees nice and wide if that feels good for you today. We'll begin drawing the breath into the chest. As you exhale, softening the shoulders, the upper back. We'll draw the breath into the belly, expanding the lower back as you inhale. And as you exhale, softening the hips, softening the bottoms of the feet. Checking in with the body here and just feeling how you're feeling today. Acknowledging how you're feeling. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and interlace the fingers behind your back, pulling the fists towards your tailbone or towards the back of the mat. Stay right here. Begin to lift the fists up towards the sky. On your next inhale, use a bit of your core here, pulling through the fists, coming all the way up. Gentle back bend, drawing the fist towards the mat. Opening the chest. Exhale, release, inhaling the hands up overhead. Exhale, taking a twist towards your left. Option here to take a bind, and feel free to come to any seat that feels best for you. You don't have to sit on your knees. On your next inhale, reach the hands back up. Exhale, twisting towards the right. Option 2, take a bind, if that's available in your practice. On your next inhale, reaching the hands up overhead. Exhale, heart center. One more time, reach, inhale, big breath. Exhale, heart center. Thank you so much for joining. Namaste. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it below, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates on future videos and live streams.